Hey guys, this is your main man Mike, and today I want to talk to you about a pro tip called smoke screening. Alright, so right now as a deck we have Fire Fists in front of us, but if you look down into our side deck, instead of having choices that can help us fight against other decks, we have an entire wind-up lineup pretty much. And the reason why it's like that is because that is the essence of smoke screening. So smoke screening is where you take your main deck, which in this case is Fire Fists, and you make a side deck that is all 15 cards, a different archetype, and then when you go to side deck, you can interchange archetypes, so your opponent never knows if they're actually playing what deck they're playing against. So this example here would be I play them round one Fire Fists. Hopefully I win. Round two they're a little sour, a little salty because they just lost. So they're going to switch into things that hurt Fire Fists. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, well, forget that, and just side into windups. So when the next round starts, they find that all these cards that they sided in are completely useless. Let me just show you how this would work in this case. So first off, I'm just going to add in all the wind-up cards, and then I will subtract the Fire Fist cards, and you'll see how it works. So this is kind of how you're going to do it in real life as well. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up your entire side deck, and you just, boom, slide the whole thing into your deck. Then you shuffle your deck up and you pull out 15 cards. Now that way your opponent is very confused. You might want to do that only if you lose second round. You might want to you could also go like, oh, let me side these three in, put some down, and then just keep doing that periodically. But once your opponent knows you're smoke screening, shuffle in the whole thing. Then shuffle it up, look through it, and then pull out cards, and always pull your cards out face down. Alright, so we put it in the wind-up cards, which was 15. So now we have to sideboard out. So, obviously enough, since we're siding in all wind-up monsters, we're going to want to side in all the monsters that we had previously, except for the Tour Guides and Sangan, because they work perfectly in the wind-up build, which is one of the reasons why this works out so well. Another reason is because Tenki is actually rather good in this deck. So we'll be able to keep it in. Now, as you can see, that was just a Fire Fist deck that I had. Wasn't even specifically like made to do this. I just added in those cards. Now, if you look around, you'll see that we do have a little bit of dead. These Tenkis work perfectly fine because they can search out Rabbit, even though ideally we'd probably want to only have one. But then we have these two Fire Formation Tensons, which are a little dead, even though you could have a Exceed Diamond Dire Wolf, which would be a Beast Warrior, and then of course Rabbit is actually a Beast Warrior, so there could be a time where your opponent attacks into a Rabbit, you know, thinking you're just going to banish and they're going to get to attack direct, and instead you flip this in damage calculation and your Rabbit becomes a 2,400 beat tick. So it's really as dead as you want it to be, but almost a perfectly flawless smokescreen without really even attempting. I'm sure if you actually sat down and thought about your card choices for quite a while, you could find a way to perfectly side deck these two decks into each other. But anyways, that's Michael from EAKCrewProductions. I hope you guys enjoyed this this pro tip, and your main man Mike will see you later. Peace, guys. Please subscribe.